to others. So I use the microphone, whether it's radio or television or whatever. To me, it's service and give back. If I'm not involved on some level of service and give back, then I don't want to do it. So yeah, that's very critical to me.
What would you say needs to be done to make Philadelphia a more rich and vibrant city for those people who are gifted and talented, so they could make it here in our city and, of course, give back when they make it?
Yeah, don't leave when you make it. Do like Patti LaBelle. Patti LaBelle still lives in our area.
Yes.
She could have moved to LA, she could have gone to New York, she could have gone to Paris, anywhere. But she opted to stay here, and several other artists remain here. Kindred, there are other talented artists. So embrace your hometown, and in the vein of what Kenny Gamble has done, again, a very successful American entrepreneur, he could have lived anywhere. He lives in South Philadelphia, the very neighborhood. He lives around the corner from the very street that he grew up on. And I remember one of our early dates, he drove me around South Philly. It was, of course, very blighted and drug infested and crime ridden. And he told me, he says, I'm going to return this community to its luster that it had when I was a child, where children could play out in the streets, where women could walk down with their children in a carriage and not be accosted. And guess what? He's done it. And I'm proud of what he's done with Universal. He shifted his interest from just music exclusively to community and human development.
Right.
And if you look at the community now, it's very different. And he lives there. He said he could not, he had a home, a mansion in Gladwin. He got rid of that and moved into the city while he was still transforming the community. So I say to people, don't give up on where you're from. Right. You know, if you're still here, make a difference by trying to make the community better. Invest in your community, and that way you're going to make it better. Philadelphia, we forget that we're, what, 5? Or are we 5? Or it's one of the top American cities.
Fifth largest.
We're the 5th largest American city. We're close proximity to the nation's capital. We're close to New York. But the reality is that we have a very distinct personality here. We are the city of brotherly love and sisterly affection. I'm proud to say that I petitioned Mayor Nutter to add the sisterly affection.
Yes.
Affection there, because we're a city of inclusion. Do we have problems? Lots of them. Do we have poverty? We also have a very high poverty rate, but we are a magnificent place to live, and no place like Philadelphia, nowhere else.
Wow. Well, listen, we have been speaking with Dyana Williams, music industry icon, I say, and I'm sure you agree. So listen, tune in next week, Tuesday, 2 to 3 for In the Know with David O.
And go vote.
Yes,
Vote. Thank you.